Hello everybody, welcome back to Valheim, the episodes in which I plan to deal with the Elder, which also means that I have some problems with this and those two, considering monsters may be attracted to the fight, but I have prepared myself. We have quite a load of fire arrows. I got some wooden arrows for hunting, some flint arrows, flint head arrows for hunting, and like I said, quite a load of fire arrows, all meant to deal with the Elder. On top of that, I know the Elder is vulnerable to the bronze axe. It's vulnerable to pierce slash damage, so with that in mind, things should be working well enough. But just to be sure, I'm going to drop off some of my items. So at least I won't lose those. No, that one. And in previous episode I've been digging out the portal hub. Which is located on the altar of the Elder. And if I'm not mistaken, that one is leading to Hellor. I also realize I forgot something. Because I need something to actually trigger that fight. The only question is, where is it? Oh crap. All this time I dropped those things because I didn't need them. Turns out I do need them. So what I need to do now is, for starters, first of all, we're going to read the runestone. Burn their young. That's what I need to do. And those young are that. Second of all, I see a very unwelcome guest there. Which I think is better to get rid of even before starting that fight, because if I don't, it certainly will get there and join it, and with joining, ow, I mean fighting at the Elder's side. So I'm going to use my usual tactics. I have to be careful because this chamber is still active. I also realized something else. I have to build another portal later because I don't have one near the spawn. So after the fight with the Elder, I will probably visit this crypt again. Good thing in this game things don't regenerate. The moment you move away from them, unlike some games. Disadvantage, this has cost me some time. And it's not a good idea to fight the Elder in the darkness, so I may not. I was about to say I might as well loot that tomb, but that isn't possible either. Of course, when you need it, you don't find it. I was hoping to actually find some great dwarfs, but nope. Maybe up there. How amazing can this be? Usually you trip over those great dwarfs the moment you just sniff in the Black Forest. And now I need one. And I can't find or see any of the buggers. Really amazing. Guess I'll just head out and see what we can find. Yeah, there used to be a spawner over there. Used to be. Because I decided to destroy it. For safety reasons. There's now the troll in its cave. Ah, I see blue eyes. Just isn't the one I needed. What I need is actually the spawner would be nice, but Great Dwarf Roots usually drops. And the Great Dwarf Shaman also usually drops. That's root over there. Drop the seeds. So now was I miss? Yes, it worked. It actually worked. Which means I have everything I need, which also means it's time to return to the main base. Drop everything off, sleep a bit and try again. Or not. And there's another one over there. Whoa! Getting a little bit crowded up here, I think. Fact is, that bugger is right between me in my portal. Like this. I got a good bow skill and a good sneaking skill. And something he doesn't have, being fire arrows. Since they don't like fire, it's easy. I win, you lose. That's going to be very interesting over there. That doesn't sound like something I like to hear. Not this close to my portal anyway. Now let's see, what do I have? One trophy. Oh wait, money. A trophy. Neat. Crystal. Deer hide and troll hide. 7 troll hide. Level 5, so that won't happen. A little bit of wood. Some stone. Looks like my farm is ready too. That's 70. Now I've got 90. I think for a portal course, fine woods. Fine woods and great wolf eyes. Okay, so I need 40 fine woods. And we got 6. We cut down that tree. But that won't be enough, so I need to go into the meadows, start collecting fine woods. I can do that after defeating Nightclear. It's going to be a tricky fight because it's already partially daytime. Let's see where he spawns. Right there. He's going to use roots. 2 different kinds actually. Ow. One is spawning around me, and that's the other kind. And the other kind are actually smashing me. One of the cheesy tricks I can use is this. Just wait here for a bit for my health to regenerate. Before going back into the fight. Is this easing it? In a way, yes it is. it okay to use this trick? Well, game mechanics allow it, so the answer is yes, it is. Just need to be careful that my portals aren't going to be destroyed. Almost feels and looks like they have been adding some animations, because I can't remember seeing those rules. I do remember seeing the horizontal ones. And I've got company, which I'm not really happy about. Because if it was up to me, I would prefer it if he was fighting with the elf. Okay, I am currently resting, not rested. Now I'm feeling rested, which means get this 9-minute bonus on health and stamina regeneration. And that's one of the reasons why using this is useful. Because being rested, getting your health and stamina regeneration up makes this fight a little bit easier. I also noticed, I think he is regenerating. Just that I'm doing more damage to him. Every time he brings his arm up, you get those buttons. And every time he moves his arms, we're getting the ones going horizontal. I really don't like those kind of fights. This game, a lot of fights will become boss and minions, although in this case the minions are summoned. But actually, well, they are summoned. Those roots are basically minions. At least now you know why I decided to build that troll first. Terrible timing at the moment. Every time I decide to come out of the area, he summons upgoing roots. See? Maybe I should go outside again. Well, at least I got 2 points in bow skill now. Gotcha. And in a bit all those roots will go down too. He poofed into purple. One tactic that doesn't work, and I know because I tried, is building something like a scaffold to deal with him, because you're basically being more busy by repairing everything There we have our items, but you're basically building, you're basically doing more repairing everything as fighting the elder. So it's not really useful to use that tactic. What does work is using something like a wooden wall to stand on. Feeling they're not clipping, but never mind. Time to head back to base. Get some rest. See if we dream from the elder. Looks like we don't dream. So we didn't dream. Let's see. Skeleton stuff. I need to keep the wood with me. I need to keep that with me. I can drop the cone. I need to pick up certainly cause. Need to repair stuff. Bottle. For certainly core 20 Great Wolf Eyes. Just take a whole bunch. Take a whole bunch. Corner anvils. Corner anvils. No, everything is to its max. Having defeated the Elder, I will also have to deal with a new raid, because I've just unlocked a new area. Need to check online map. I can do that while sailing. I think sailing would be a lot easier if I actually keep the rudder straight. that. It's going to be fun. That's something I've already figured out. Usually figure out what the best spot is to get to some birch trees and get me the 80, because I need 2 portals, fine wood. Most likely means running around a lot. Let's be smart, because it's not the first time I've got this. I can always remove that one later. That hut's like I said, I can always remove. There's no need to be afraid about doing a long walk. No, that's not doing a walk from my portal to the main spawn point. So I may as well use this hut over here. Considering I have been using it before, something I know because it's looking way too good. This is to me a very good portal base. Just hope I got enough. Yep, we have. Don't need that as well. Don't need a workbench. but I don't need the bed. Looking at things. Looks like I need to add some floor here. Doesn't matter. So what do we need? Well, like I said, 40 pine wood. And there's the first tree giving pine wood. See if we actually can get 10 out of each tree. Because if I do, yeah, sure. If I'm able to get 10 out of each birch tree, something hitting me? Yeah. That ain't more. I was about to say, yeah, if I can get 10 out of each tree, each birch tree, I only need to cut down 4 birch trees and we're there. Problem solved. I really need a bigger boat. Oh well, soon. Very soon actually. Because I already have the key, pun intended, to unlock iron. There's a birch tree. There's a birch tree. Let's start with that one. to 79. Don't think I'm able to carry much more. Unless I build that portal. While I'm at it, might as well drop off that trophy right away. And that's number 2. So I have 2 options now. I can't keep both powers. So I can actually use this one to get the portal materials. Because faster wood cutting, and I need to cut lots of wood. So that would be nice. But I prefer to keep the Actia powers for now. Because when it comes to combat, this guy is actually our 3rd boss, and he's also giving a lot better powers. And that sounds very promising, right? So I will need another 20 pine wood, which means there goes number 1. There is another way to get pine wood. Doesn't require wood cutting. Thing is, right now I'm not in the position to actually use that. The trick is to find shipwrecks, and they're usually found near the swamp, and so far I don't have any swamp discovered yet. If you discover a shipwreck, you can actually cut it down, and after that you get a lot of pine woods out of it. It's by far the easiest way to get firewood. Another alternative is to look for the what's their name? The stone towers. Look for stone towers and wait for those to... Hey, come on, you're not... He's still overloaded. Look for the stone towers. Try to find the ones having a bench and a barrel, etc. in front of the door, and use those to smash those things, and you'll end up with firewood as well. So I've got 26 firewood right now, which is enough. So let's go back. It's already 57 minutes even. I may actually continue a bit after the portal is built and explore a little bit here in the north. If I'm not mistaken, there isn't much to be found there. Just some water. Next episode we'll collect more wood because I will have to build a spawn to the next point. The next point will portal, not spawn, portal. I have to build another portal because that will take us close to the area where we can find the third boss. Yeah, of course it starts to rain. Bang, bang. Well, I'm asleep. Still raining. consider for sure. And it works. Which also means I'm able to pick up everything I just left here. Or at least I hope I am. Not over here. Thought there were 3 mushrooms here. It's not. The more I do it, killings like this, the more I wonder if I should start recording a game of Sniper Elite at some point. Simply because the way kills are done and because you need to be smart and stealthy. I can't claim I'm always smart or I'm always stealthy, but in multiple of my games I actually can be. And unlike in real life, pretty much a good shot in games. So that's something for me to consider. Should I? Oh hell, why not? Missed. I will need those hides anyway, and the meat is still useful for some of the foods, especially until I'm able to get the next level food. After that, the main ingredients will be boar meat for a while. I won't be able to hit it. But sometimes the blunt force approach works too. One of the things I know is that this piece of land is going to be quite large. There's another patch of black forest. There's a big mountain range in the center, up here, but it's actually going around. And the island continues in this area. So what I'm going to do is explore a little bit more, collect some food resources. I should collect fine wood, but first of all, it's full. I should simply collect some fine wood and ignore the rest. That one was planned to fall into my direction. think there used to be a time that I was like, if it hits me, I'm dead. Right now it's more like if I hit you, you're dead. Easily. Oaken tree. This one gives a lot of firewood. Just not sure if I would actually... Well, I never cut one down. So this is the first and probably the last oak I will ever cut down. That's for ethic reasons. You don't see that many oaken trees in this game. Only at those big empty patches, and only once or maybe twice. I think up there in the distance there's one, and that's it. "32 fine wood, 29 normal." "46, so 16 from one tree, and it didn't drop an oak. Otherwise I could replant it. At least not here, but at my base. Hey, I haven't seen this one yet. Law stone about the necktail. Another bunch of rain again. Look. There's a wooden hut I haven't. Yep, there's another oaken tree, but I leave it standing this time. Drop. Poor Grayling. Just when he was about to strike, I did step forward. I think it's time to move back to my base. Call it for today. I need to unload. That's one thing. I need to prepare a little bit for the next episodes in regards to gathering the right materials. For another, well, I do have the materials for a portal right now. That's not a problem. What I want to do. I thought I picked it up. What I actually want to do is gather some materials for the stuff I can do after we enter the area. Think going to continue in this area. We have a troll cave and 2 crypts to explore. Do I keep birds there? So my food chests are actually full. I have more items to drop. It doesn't fit either. Drop it in there. I mean, that's my junk storage after all anyway. I've got something else. that one yet. I'm doing this to drop off more wood in the future. Because I will need it. I will need a lot of wood later for the smelter. Another. I'm going to do one trip with you guys together. After that, I sign off. Would be a nice ending, I think. Especially if I take the right portal. That said, if I'm smart. Yeah, see, I knew it. One of the reasons for that is that I want to show you a gimmick we bought a while ago, which is that very nice burger circlet. Item of which I said that it would make exploring so much easier. Or at least caves. There's at least a fire behind that door and torch, so I'm certain we will find things over there. There's one disadvantage of this circlet. Everybody knows I'm here. Spawn point. As you can see, like I said, it's making exploring a lot easier, because it's very likely I may have missed that amber when I was using a torch. Well, this certainly isn't. The only disadvantage to armor, and this one is giving me 10 armor. But that too is something I can deal with. This is what it looks like. So we got 4 circling cores from 2 rooms already. Yeah. Do that later. That's 5. That's also the end of this crypt, actually. I'd seen those earlier when fighting the Elder. Just didn't want to take them. No, not when fighting the Elder, when fighting that troll. I just didn't want to take them. I feel like Robert De Niro. Are you shooting at me? Done. Let's see if this one is having some better loot. Those are the things you likely miss with a torch. trophy. Please drop a trophy. Out of everything I encounter here, I was using right-hand method. It would be nice if I was able to destroy those shields. But out of everything I encounter in dungeons, the trophy of rancid remains is one of the few things I really hope for, as do many other players. Sturtling cores can be harvested from other areas as well. And with the new biome coming up in a bit, it's even going to be easier. But rancid remains, especially the trophy of rancid remains, is something that's very hard to come by. Just like I think it's the Fenris cultist trophy. So I did encounter rancid remains and I didn't get the trophy, which is unfortunate. But there's always another chance for it. These are the ones we already have right now. And the rancid would have been here. The next row will be the next biome. How am I doing in skills? Plus 31, blocking needs to increase. Ghost is okay. Blood magic crossbows. Blood magic and crossbows are actually the current last biome. We're getting a new one released in the first half year 2024, the first 6 months. So somewhere between now and 1st of July we get the next biome, but up to that point blood magic and crossbows are from the last biome. Pole arms could be done if I craft a bronze headgear. Spears is flint and bronze. Knives, flint and bronze, but I prefer to use the ones I have. I won't use swords either. For me it's simply clubs, blocking, bow, axe, wood cutting, rump and jump, and sneak. Those are my most important skills. Although I may turn to magic when entering the last biome. That depends on how I feel and how things are going. As that last boss is a bitch in 2 ways speaking. Magic is actually one of the ways to defeat her. Nothing. I was about to say. Ah. Go up in a bit. And I remember how, well, scared is not the right word, but frightened isn't either. Cautious should be close to it. Yes, in a way, perhaps it is scared. I was very careful, cautious first time I entered the crypt, and quite often it still scared the crap out of me. Not because I went in unprepared, because as you have seen, there's a spoiler. As you have seen, I often over prepare. But more because I had read about lots and lots of people who were actually thrown in and being killed by skeletons. Okay, so I got a skeleton trophy, but not the ransom remains. This is actually a nice way to train blocking and fighting. If I'm fast enough, that is. That's the downside when they come in with 2 archers. Okay. Doesn't matter. Just skilled. My blocking a little bit. As said, first times I went into crypts, I was really like, oh man, I hope I won't die, I hope I won't die. Then, of course, I died. So I had to do a corpse run with worse equipment. Worse being a level 1 club, new leather armor, all level 1, and then going back in a new shield, and eventually you have to go in. You know there is at least 1 skeleton camping. Camping your tombstone, so you're not really happy about that. And you go in and you find that skeletons, and the only thing you do is swinging that club as fast as you can, hoping that it would kill the skeletons, so you were able to recover your gear and everything else. retreat a bit, and then prepare everything you have again to explore the rest of that cave, or burial ground in this case. Don't hear a thing. So it could be empty. Ha! It is empty. I also know that once I got a better armor, and troll armor really helps. And I was able to use sneak a little bit better. And getting the bronze buckler, getting the bronze mage. At that point I knew I would be die soon inside Grims. Yes, it helped to gain confidence about what you will encounter and how to deal with it. Considering the next biome we're going to enter is going to be one of the hardest, it's going to have a very steep learning curve, for sure. I think that not being afraid if your character will die or not, even if you respawn. The fact that you know what to do, or at least in a way to do, to keep surviving, I think that helps a lot. Getting a little bit more confidence in the game, in your character, what you can do. So, yeah. It certainly makes the game easier. I think that's something everybody has, even those who claim they don't. If you're playing a game and you go in guns blazing or club swinging or whatever, you will pretty soon die. If you play a game with at least a little bit of respect for the environment and everything else, no, I didn't make a mistake. You will most likely spend a lot more time in the game without dying, having more fun, and in the end having more confidence. I think I'm really out of food spots. When you have more confidence, the game will actually become easier. I know it sounds odd, but it's true. Take those out, put those in. least I've got enough trophies of the first part. It won't be enough. Not need. I want the special ones. The reason I want those special ones is at some point I want to create a trophy room and have each and every trophy on the wall. Which also means that this is really the last thing I'm going to do with, before signing off. I will have to fight Actier another time. I will have to find the Elder another time. And I will have to find each and every boss after this another time. So there's certainly lots of exciting episodes to think about. Lots of exciting episodes coming up. Because, like I said, the next boss will be fun. As I can't use a bow on that one, I will need a mace. The nice part, sometimes during that fight I can actually use my bow. But the whole area requires quite some preparation, which includes the hoe. That's one thing. And spawn point at the edge of the area, not in it, because of what will or what could happen to my boat. What's nice to me is there are at least 5 spots Yep, this certainly is going to work. There are 5 spots in that area near the boss I can use to gather resources. I will show you next week though. But for now, thanks for watching. I do hope you've been enjoying it. I did. Elder Fight was fun. And I think some of the other things after were fun as well. And with that, yeah, I hope to see you next week. Have a good week. Goodbye.